Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the Moonrise Beach series. So I'm here to do my June monthly plan with me video. So if you guys missed last month, this is how last month turned out. It's definitely one of my favorite monthly spreads that I've ever done. It's using a kit from my shop. It's called Blossom. And I just love all the colors. It filled out really nicely. I was quite busy, but as you guys can see, I feel like it still looks very clean. I can just look at each box here and know what's going on. It's not too cluttered. So I really like this kit. This is currently still in my shop, so if you guys want to pick it up, you guys can. And I'm using the inserts from my shop once again to do this plan with me video. So I'm going to pull these pages out. If you guys are interested in the inserts or the stickers that I'm going to be using from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. And the kit that I'm going to be using this month is the Mason Floral Kit. This is from my shop once again. So my monthly kits come with 4 pages. You always get them in the Sunday start so that they match the inserts from my shop. So these kits will fit perfectly in my monthly inserts. You can use them in the Erin Condren as well or other planners. However, you may need to adjust it slightly to make it work for whatever planner you're using. In my kits, you do get a whole set of some of the bow icons from my shop. These ones are a little bit smaller than the ones that I sell regularly on the quarter sheets, and I've done that just so that they will fit on the smaller labels. So these are just mini versions of them. I think they're really cute. And then you have a bunch of Payday flags there. You have some full boxes, and these are decorative there. And then you have another set of the 4 boxes that have the kind of like whited out space so you can write on it. And then you have another set there that's a half box size, and then you have your date numbers. And then you have this page here with more boxes. You have several bill dues, so if you want to use this monthly to track your budget or your spending, you can do that. And then this is a scallop box here that's kiss cut, and then you also have scallop corners and page flags, and then you have some thin washi which you can use to mark down long duration, like for a trip. For example, if you go away, if you want to mark down how long you are away for. And then you have a bunch of these labels. I made sure to give you a ton of them so that you can do your budgeting here, or if you have a lot going on, you can color code. And then here is actually some decorative scallop washi. So if you want to mark off certain days, you can. And then you can always add on this page. This is the monthly scripts, so you actually only need to buy this page once for the whole entire year, because I give you all the scripts here, because the actual monthly kit is undated, so you can use this for any month that you want. And I did that so that regardless of where you live, what country you're in, what season you're in, you can choose when you want to use the kit. So again, you can just purchase this once and you have it for the whole year, and you can just buy your monthly kits and kind of mix and match if you want. So I'm going to get started with this, and I'm going to start with the top bit here. So the Mason Floral is definitely one of my favorite floral kits that I've done in my shop. As you guys know, I have been releasing several of these in my shop. I have a weekly kit that also matches this. If you guys don't know, the whole idea of these floral kits came from my love of florals. I love having florals in my planner, and I especially love them in my sticker kits. And so I wanted to have a whole collection of them for my planner. And what I've done is I've actually named them after the characters of my books, so like my heroines. So this one is the Mason Floral, so this is actually named after the heroine in Sweet as Sin, book 2 in my Moonrise Beach series. So I really like that. So that has been really fun for me to do. So what I've done is I've just added the kind of framework. So you have the Sunday to Saturday here, as well as the decorative sidebar. And then now I'm going to go in with my date numbers. So let me grab those here. And I just want to quickly check what day the month starts on so I don't get mixed up. It starts on Wednesday, I believe. So I'm going to start putting those down, and I like to keep mine in the top right corner. I just feel like it's the most, you know, out of the way. So in this case, the numbers are in the purple color, which I really love. But you can also choose to get the plain white ones. I have a sheet of those in the shop that you can kind of add on if you just prefer a more minimal look and you don't want the colored dots instead. So I can't believe that we are in June already. I felt like May went by super quickly, so I'm not exactly prepared for June. I do have quite a lot of events going on, and because I have a book release coming out at the end of July, this is going to be crunch time for me as I prepare for that release. And I'm both really nervous and excited about this release because it's going to be a bit bittersweet for me because I'm going to be releasing the final book of the Moonrise Beach series. So the Moonrise Beach series is my contemporary romance series, which a lot of you guys have been enjoying. I currently have 8 books out already in the series, and this is a series that you can read as a standalone. So that just means that you can read the series out of order. You don't have to read from book 1 to 8. You can read them out of order and still be able to enjoy it. But come July, I will be releasing the final book in that series. So I'm really happy because I get to, you know, finish another series. This will be my second series that is going to be completed. But it's also sad because the Moonrise Beach series is definitely one of my favorite series that I've ever written, and so seeing it kind of come to an end is a little bit bittersweet. I have written a spin-off series, which I have briefly talked about on my blog, but I'll kind of talk about it here. So the new spin-off series is going to be called Heartbreaker, and it's set also in Moonrise Beach, but it has a different set of characters that it's going to be following, and it kind of has like a more darker and more emotional theme to it, whereas Moonrise Beach was very bright, very summery, and kind of more relaxed in tone. The Heartbreaker series is definitely going to be more darker. So I have put down my date numbers. I'm also going to put down my June script here, and I think I'll just put it here in the center, just like that, up there. And then I do have these boxes here that I can use to block off these 3 dates, and then I also have an extra date here at the bottom. And I just realized that I put down the 31, and there's only 30 days in June, so I actually have 2 days in here. So what I can do is, since there are only 4, I might do the scallop header here at the top, which is on this page right here, and then the 2 extra boxes, the 2 decorative boxes here at the bottom. So let's do that. Last month I wasn't able to use this, so I'm really excited about having the scallop in my planner this time because it matches the trim that I have on the inserts. So there we go, and what I'm going to do now is just cut that. So I'm just going to grab my X-Acto knife. I haven't purchased a new slice tool yet. That's something I still need to pick up. So I've just cut that off there. So now we have that pretty floral that kind of comes down below the headers there, and then at the bottom on this page I'm just going to choose 2 of these. What colors do I want to use? Maybe I'll go with the lighter 2 colors, the pink and like this kind of buttercream color. Super pretty. So there we go. Just have those 2 there. And then now that I have the whole base done, I'm gonna go in with my important dates. So since I am going to have a couple of sales, I do want to mark those down in a large way. So I'm going to use these full boxes that are whited out, And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the date numbers first and then add those and then write that in. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so that we can get a little closer. Alright, so hopefully that is better and you guys can see a little bit clearer. I felt like it was a little bit bright earlier. So I'm going to pick up this 7 date number and we're going to put down this box here. And I'm just going to add the 7 back on top. And then I also have another sale that's happening on the 21st, so we'll pick that up. I want to use the blue background this time so that I have all colors in here. I just love this floral, so pretty. So there we go. And then I'm just going to write that sale in. So Glory and Close to You will have a sale on this day. And then Origin and Sweet as Sin will also have a sale. And if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you guys know that I like to use this washi to mark down the duration of these kind of events that kind of last over several days. You get 2 sets here in the kit. So that's perfect because I have 2 events to mark down. So there we go, and I'm just going to trim off the excess that I have here with my blade. Okay. And then since it ends on the 14th, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the second strip and we'll just add it. So you can do the same thing with washi if you don't want to use this pattern, but I really love having the matching pattern. I feel like it just blends so well together. So we have that, perfect. And then I'm going to go in and do the same thing with this right here. And this one has the purple background to it. So it looks slightly different even if it's the same pattern, which is nice. You can differentiate between the two. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the new releases that are in the shop. I have quite a lot of releases to get through, and so I have been releasing almost every single week so far. And the shop is definitely keeping me busy, and also I have quite a lot of writing to do this month, so I expect myself to be very, very busy. Now that we have that complete, it's filling up quite nicely. I'm going to go in with my work events now, and I'm going to be using this page here with all the different labels. So I'm going to mark down the first event that I have going on, and that is on the 1st, and that is actually the only event that I have for June in the first week. So for the second week, I've already marked my sale, and then I'm going to have a renewal on this day. I think I want to use larger boxes for that. Let's see, how many renewals do I have? 4. So that works. I have 4 boxes, so we'll do that, because this is a very important thing. I don't want to forget about it. So we'll use the floral boxes with the kind of whited out boxes inside so you can write in it. So I have a renewal on this day and I have another one on the following day. We'll mark it the same way. And I love how these boxes are quite large. You can fit a lot of information in there, and if you have larger handwriting like I do, it's great. On the 19th, it's Father's Day, so let's mark that down with a scallop sticker. This is from the kit. I really like this kind of design. So I'm going to mark that down here. And I'm going to use one of the icons here, the little heart. This is the bow icons. I'm going to use that to mark down Father's Day. Really cute. I also have another work event on this day, so we'll use a label to mark that down. It's one of my summer events that gets started on this day. So there we go. And then I have another renewal on this day. So we'll go back to the floral box so that it matches. And I really like to kind of use, if I have a set of things that are happening on different days, I like to use the same kind of boxes and kind of like shape code. You know what I mean? Instead of just color coding, I'm using the same shape of boxes to help me kind of differentiate that. Okay, and then on the 25th, I do have an anniversary. That's Resurrection's anniversary. So I do want to mark that in here. And what I'm gonna do is grab another one of the icons. Let's go in with the little birthday cake because it's kind of like a birthday for one of my books. So I'll use that. What else do I have going on? I actually don't have anything on the last week, which is different. Typically I don't have a break like that. I think I did miss a few days here on this week. I have 2 events actually on the 16th. So let's mark the work event first. And then I also have another anniversary, so let's mark those 2 things. So my work event first is a Father's Day kind of event. And then I also have in my dreams is anniversary, so we'll use another box and mark it the same way as Resurrection. So let's grab another one from the kit. I think I'll use a little birthday cake this time. For in my dreams, there we go, super cute. So you can see why I made the bow icons just slightly smaller so that they can fit on these guys. And then I have another renewal, so it's perfect because I have one last of these floral boxes and we can mark that down here. Okay, perfect. So I think that might be everything in terms of the big events that I have going on. But I do want to mark down all my paydays. So I get paid every Monday. So I'm going to grab all the flags here. And I like to just kind of put them towards the top here in this space so that if I have any other events that kind of pop up, I still have space there to write underneath it. So kind of similar to this, where you have an event there, you still have your payday sticker there at the top. Okay, so that is it. Perfect. I love that. So now that I have basically all the major important dates for the month put down here, I am going to embellish the spread with a few floral stickers here. So this is the add-on sheet that you can purchase from my shop. It matches the kit perfectly, so I am just going to be adding a few of these elements here. I really like having these kind of cute wreaths. I think they're so sweet. So if you want to, you know, write something in there, you definitely can if you want to. There's also quite a lot of clusters and also bouquets, so you can decorate with that. Come in an array of different sizes and shapes, so I think that's really pretty. So I just want to use as much of this sheet as I can to fill in all the little spaces here. I think it's really cute with all the florals. So I'm just going to be adding those. This one's really cute. It's kind of like a C shape. I'm going to add that here at the bottom. And I like to keep the deco like not so much in the center unless it's like these where you can write on them. If they're something like this, I tend to kind of keep them here. So if I need to add something, I can still do that. Okay, so I have easily finished that sheet up. And then the last finishing touch that I want to do is just add a little bit of washi here at the top. I did this last month and I really like it. So I have these 2 washi tapes from Simply Gilded. They have some gold foiling on it, and I feel like they would match really nicely with the kit. I can't really decide which one I want to use though. This one has a little bit of a floral design to it. I think this came in the, I want to say it was like the Stay Golden box, one of the last like larger boxes that she did. I do really miss those large boxes. I'm not a huge fan of like the newer format that she came out with, where you only get like a handful of smaller things. I do really like the deluxe items that she had. So this was from that last box. That looks pretty good, I think. What do you think? I'm gonna go with that instead of the bows, because I feel like I use the bows a lot and I never really get to use the color block. This might actually be the first time I'm using the color blocks. So we're gonna go with that. It has like a little bit of a darker floral, so it gives it a little bit of a different look but I just like having that there at the top. I think it frames it really nicely. So that is pretty much it for this spread. I'm going to pop it back into my planner now so we can see it inside the rings. So there we have it. This is what the finished June monthly spread looks like. I really, really love it. This sidebar is so pretty, and I just feel like there's a good amount of color here. It's not too busy. I love all the florals, and I have all my important dates there to glance at, and I still have space to add several more things if I want to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this is the Mason Floral Kit from my shop, so if you guys are interested in the inserts or the sticker kit that I use, then you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, have a great day!